Hi, and welcome back to Thone Psalms Nibbles number 127, Labor and Prosperity. We're going to be reading from Psalm 127, verses 1 through 5. Except the Lord build the house, the labor in vain that they build it. Except the Lord keep the city, the watchman waketh, but in vain. It is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows, for he giveth his beloved sleep. Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. As arrows are in the hands of a mighty man, so are the children of the youth. Happy is the man that hath his quiver full of them. They shall not be ashamed, but they shall speak with the enemies in the gates. This is about overconfidence, I think, really. Why is it in the Bible? Pride in self is one philosophy that people have, and thankfulness to God is a different philosophy. And we'll see how those two play out against each other. Communication. Learn what your role truly should be, not what you want it to be, not what it is, but what it should be. Application to my life. It is easy to demolish a building, but much more difficult to build one. God has called upon us to build things in our lives and in our jobs and in our churches. We are called as adults to build things, but so many of us thrive on tearing down. Also, we should understand that labor and work are not the reason we are here on earth. Our blessings are many, and the source of them is God. Even the fact that we can sleep at night is a blessing from the Lord. We should also appreciate the presence of the blessing of children. They are our responsibility to raise in the way which emphasizes the truth and love of the Lord, and not so much the love of the accumulation of money. We were given the opportunity to help the early stages of their lives. Given the choice, we should focus on this. God says, do what is honoring to my word, not honoring to you. My personal response, Lord, thank you for your loving support of your people. This is a difficult subject. I mean, the whole thing is there are builders and there are tearers down. And being a tearer down often indicates that you're too lazy to build. And I don't mean that in the physical sense. We all know that sometimes we must demolish a building, let's say, to build a new, better building in its place. And I'm not talking about that. But the fact is, if there's a person out there who is doing the Lord's work, but perhaps in a way that's just slightly different than the way you believe, it's so easy to tear down that which is going on, and that's not right. So that completes today, and we'll see you next time.